Mr. Walsh, one important decision that all defendants in every criminal trial need to make is whether or not they're going to testify in a particular case. You have an absolute right to testify at this trial, and your right whether or not to testify is solely your decision. This means that you are not required to take your attorney's advice. I'm sure that your attorneys, Attorney Tipton and Attorney Porges, have told you that if you do testify, the Commonwealth has the right to cross-examine you. That is, the right to ask you questions. If you do not testify, and you and your attorney request me to do so, during my final instructions to the jury in the law on this case tomorrow, I will tell the jury that you, like all persons charged with a crime, have the right not to testify, and that the jurors may not speculate about your decision not to testify. First, I'm going to ask you some preliminary questions. Sir, in the last 24 hours, have you had any alcohol or alcoholic beverages?
No, I have not.
In the last 24 hours, have you taken any prescription medicines?
I have not.
In the last 24 hours, have you consumed any legal or illegal substances?
I have not.
Is your mind clear here today?
It is.
Tell me in your own words, what are we discussing?
Whether I'll testify or not in my trial.
Right? Have you discussed with your attorneys the decision about whether or not to testify in this trial?
I have.
And have you had enough time to discuss your decision with your attorneys?
Yes, I have.
Have your attorneys discussed with you the pros and cons of testifying and not testifying?
Yes, they have.
And do you understand what your attorneys explained to you about your right to testify?
Yes.
Has anyone threatened you or promised you anything to get you to give up your right to testify on your own behalf?
No.
Have you made a decision about whether you wish to testify at this trial?
Yes, I have.
And what is your decision?
I will not testify.
Does any party wish me to ask any further questions before I make my findings?
No, Your Honor.
No, Your Honor.
I find that the defendant, Brian Walshe, freely, voluntarily, knowingly, and intelligently has waived his right to testify at this criminal trial, and that he's done so with the knowledge of its consequences. I accept his decision.